Hi Leo, let's get right into it. We're going to start on this beautiful Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, March 16th with the Power of Surrender deck. Full moon March 18th. So we're going to just see real quick, what does Leo need to release or surrender? What does Leo need to surrender right now? Surrender fear, Leo. Let go of fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. So celebrate your small wins and try to be in the moment. We have surrender to your full power. Big Leo energy right out of the gate. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Leos aren't meant to play it small. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Okay, so let's see. You may not be like afraid, but there's some things that are kind of nagging at you that may be underlying that just kind of creep up in your thought process. So yeah, that's you're being asked to let go of those stories you tell yourself. Now we're going to check in with the Moonology deck and see, what does Leo need to know from the Moonology deck? Hold your vision, Leo. Fixed moon. Luck is on your side. Okay, so if you're feeling like maybe giving up on something, don't you do it. Unless you know, that's up to you, but it's saying hold your vision. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. This full moon that's coming up is in Virgo, I believe. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. That's Virgo energy, mutable. So let's see. Anything else from Moonology for my Leos? Everyone's getting this, I think. Time to release negativity, Leo. Full moon in Scorpio. Water energy, emotions, things you've been holding on to. Maybe for a while, maybe not for very long. And here again, we have nothing is yet set in stone. So, all right, let's get into the tarot and see what's going on for you right now. Four of Cups right out of the gate. Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, so that's why you're being told to surrender fear. We got the Eight of Swords here. 10 of Wands, Leo. Drop the weight. Outcome. Outcome is the moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. So we have the Fool here as the overall energy and the moon as the outcome. Those are the two major arcana. What's screaming to me right now, Leo, is that you have to really believe in yourself. You have to surrender to the full power of who you are. The flame is really dancing right now too. I feel like it's about you embracing positivity, embracing like what you are going towards. Similar to the Cancer reading, you might want to watch that Cancer reading. Plus, if you're a Leo sun, you're a Cancer sun in Vedic. So maybe it's helpful for you to check out both during this time. But there's something that's really weighing on you that you really have got to release. And I feel like it's pent up. I was gonna say regret, but it feels like the disappointments like leading up to now. Maybe there are things you just kind of go over every once in a while, like they just pop back up. And I just heard involuntary, so it's like these things pop up in your mind sometimes and you're just like, ugh, and you want to let go of them, but they kind of could be entrapping you in like a cycle of overthinking, perhaps, with the Eight of Swords here being the main focus. And for you, yeah, so I feel like it's time for you to see your way out of that with the Five of Swords. I feel from this I'm getting the energy of being intentional about releasing it. Yeah, holding your vision. You don't have to surrender to the drama. I mean, you don't have to surrender to the drama, but you do need to surrender the drama. And just beneath that is surrender to miracles, surrender to spirit, surrender to what is, yeah, surrender defensiveness, and then surrender to prayer just below that. So what it feels like to me is there's something being given to you. There are new, beautiful things on the horizon. Your life is pretty good right now, actually. But there's something that's keeping you in this energy. It's like just a little bit stale, it feels like. When you have the energy of a new beginning, yeah, and the Five of Cups is here just beneath it with the Four of Swords. Sorry. There you go. Five of Cups there with the Four of Swords, and then just beneath that is the Six of Wands. So maybe you're thinking about times in the past that weren't so victorious, but the Star was just beneath that, which is all about hope. Hope and faith, wishing on a star, you know, and believing that it will come, you know, with balance. So I feel with the Fool being here as the overall energy, are you going to embrace this new beginning and get rid of that melancholy? Because that's what I feel it is. It's almost like a melancholy that creeps up on you from time to time. Not even all the time, but just from time to time. And it's coming from these thoughts of maybe mistakes that were made in the past. But we have here from the Moonology deck, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So you're almost over the threshold of whatever this is that's been the source of those bad vibes, of the melancholy. I'm hearing melancholia. I don't know if that's just me making the association, but I feel like maybe that means something to someone. I know it's a movie. Yeah, oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. So in that movie, the main character, she is, I mean, her life looks amazing except for what's happening around. But her life was pretty good, but she was living it as though disaster was right around the corner, which unfortunately turned out in that movie. There was something happening right around the corner involving the planets, but it's not about that. This is about her. So she couldn't get over what she had done in the past, and it's like she was reliving it constantly, even though it wasn't there in the present moment. She could have just taken a moment to look around and be and embrace her family during this time that was happening in the movie, but she kept focusing on the negative, so much so that when it was the end of the world, she was almost just kind of ready for it. And it's like, you're not ready for the end of the world, Leo. There's like new things for you to conquer and new things to do. It's a great movie, by the way. I mean, just saying, great movie. But you are needing to stop letting, and it feels like I just heard divisiveness, plotting and planning and looking over your shoulder, maybe trying to strategize things in a certain way all the time because of fear. Because I feel like that's what's causing this. It's causing you to look away from the new things that are coming your way, or even just the good that currently surrounds you. Like if you see in this picture, there's this big, really, really enormous cup. And instead, this person is just looking like, dreary. Not even paying attention to the fact that there's, you know, probably God handing a really major blessing down. So I feel like what's blocking you seeing clearly right now, seeing how wonderful you are, is something about this divisive energy. So we're going to clarify that. I feel like I should clarify that because it's keeping you in the Eight of Swords, which is not helping you. And you can release yourself from this, and you need to release yourself from this. The advice is the Ten of Wands, meaning that you need to let go of this weight that's, you know, it's bringing you down. If you take a look around you, it seems like things are okay, but you're allowing this energy to just press on you, but there's a new beginning that you're ignoring. And that is what it feels like. You're ignoring it for something else that may not even be real anymore. It's something else that's just kind of nagging at you. And the result is the Moon here, because you probably need to go within and see why you keep reliving whatever this is. For some of you, it could be, I said reliving, it could be like a PTSD situation, trauma from the past. And you know, moments that are really, really big in our lives, and then they aren't positive, sometimes they stay with us and they can replay in your mind a lot. And if you have PTSD, it's like it's taking you right back to that moment in all of your five senses. And so that could be troubling some of you. You may need to talk to someone about that. Just a thought. And you may not need to talk to someone about that. You may just need to get control of your thoughts. But let's clarify really quick. What is this Four of Cups about? It's your own energy, Leo. Yeah, the Sun. And then we have the Lovers here. It could be something you thought was destined or something from the past. Yeah, just something that brings you down. But really with the Lovers here, it's like you have to choose to see the good. You have to choose to see how great you are. And like not settle for less. What do we get here? Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. And then your life is calling for you to step into your full power and stop playing it small. So you could be letting things from the past keep you in a small space as well. And you don't need to be in a small space. See, what about this Five of Swords? Why is the Five of Swords here for Leo? Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. Something that really hurt you in the past, yeah. Something that you really had to heal from. Some of you could be regretting something you did in the past, but I'm feeling that this is pain that was inflicted on you in the past. Like some situation where you could have been a bystander or you got hurt in some way. And that's kind of got a grip on you. But the Sun is here and you can't see it. It's like you're ignoring the Sun. Because of this deceitful, divisive situation from the past that caused you a lot of pain. Yeah, maybe you've been keeping to yourself as well. It could have had something to do with friends. There's Pisces energy here with the High Priestess and the Hermit energy, Virgo energy. You know, it could have been some kind of infidelity in the past that you had dealt with. Let's see, what about the Eight of Swords? Why is the Eight of Swords here? The Fool and the Judgment. Somebody could be realizing that they made a foolish decision in the past and they're feeling it now. But that's clouding their current judgment. And for some of you, I feel like you're having trouble with your new beginning because it's like you're feeling, you could be blaming yourself for things that were out of your control. You could be blaming yourself for things that were out of your control at the time. and keeping yourself in a loop of constantly seeing those things in your mind's eye. It's like, and it's keeping you from seeing what's right in front of you. Page of Swords, yeah, like looking at a situation or just constantly studying that situation over and over again. Or this is somebody towards you, Leo. But I feel like for you, this is saying it's time to release those things, those painful memories as best you can. Set the intention to move forward. And we get that a lot around the full moon, because it's the time when you're, you know, in theory, if you follow the moon cycles, it's the time where you should release those things, release what's not serving you. And if you're getting caught up in these feelings that are keeping you from seeing what's good in your life and what's right in front of you, then yeah, it's time for that to go. So let's see, what about this Ten of Wands? Ten of Wands as the advice card. Can we get some more info on that? Temperance, and I heard transmutation. So with this card, what I'm feeling is that you are going to be needing, Leo, to transmute this energy somehow. Ooh. Yeah, you can transmute this energy. And that's just like changing it from this negative thing to like making it into something that propels you. Chariot energy at the bottom of the deck. Where is this leading you? Where is that painful situation? What can you do with that? Like, what's the lesson from it? And how can you transmute that negative energy? Like, I just heard Frida Kahlo. She had like a very, very painful life in some aspects. Like, there were some very painful experiences that she went through, and she still somehow managed to enjoy life, but she did a lot of that through transmutation, using those painful experiences to create her art, which created her foundation and made her a legend in the creative world. It's like taking those painful experiences and being like, they're not going to defeat me, I'm going to use them. How am I going to use them to propel myself forward in a positive way? That might be necessary for some of you. What is beneath this? Yeah. The Devil. And we just got the Devil for advice in the Cancer reading. And that was like reviewing what needs to go. What has been the devil in your life? And the Page of Swords showed itself, so yeah, I think you might be doing some of that too, Leo. And for you, I feel like it's reviewing how can you transmute this energy that's just got you feeling a little fearful about maybe your potential. If you're, you know, letting something keep you in a small space, that's not Leo energy. Eight of Wands, lots of thinking, you know, overthinking, but also this is not bad at all. Like Eight of Wands is, it's time to like move on. It's time to move forward. Use it. Use it to propel you into the next level, to take you through the next door, the next phase, or whatever you call this. What is this called? Is that like a, I don't know what that's called. But take you through it from one side to the other, because there's more for you, Leo. You know, and if you consider yourself, or if you play it small, other people are gonna accept that. Don't accept it from yourself. So let's see, what about this moon as the outcome? Why is the moon here as the outcome for my Leos? We got the Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like it's getting to, because to me the Three of Swords is like the beginning of the Four. It's like preceding the Four of Swords, because it's about, you're about to be in that healing, reviewing what it is that needs to heal from this heartbreak, where the swords are piercing through this heart, but the heart is still being held together. So it's like a healing from a heartbreak or of some sort, you know, whether it was your confidence that was broken at some point. You are Leo. Leo's all about confidence and being bold and being compassionate. If somebody hurt that in you a while ago, if there's some experience you're not proud of and you're not letting yourself go from it, there might be a need for you to revisit that situation and see how you can transmute that energy and use it and heal from it, like move into the Four of Swords energy, into that real recuperation and rest, giving yourself some rest from this Eight of Swords energy. Okay, is there anything else for the lovers? Yeah, and I think doing that will help you move toward working, work toward like a soul purpose, and not even that deep of a soul purpose, but just like feeling good in life. If you're not, because everybody's not here to be like, what is my soul purpose? What is my connection to the divine? Why was I placed here? Everybody's not thinking on that wave. So if you're thinking on that wave, absolutely, I feel like this is connected to that. If you're not thinking on that wave, I believe this for you would be working toward what really just puts you in a good place, where you feel your most confident. Where you feel your most confident, and where you're able to be that leader that you are as a Leo. That fearless, strong, look at me, and not because you're seeking attention all the time, but because you command it. That's Leo energy, not playing it small. And what's at the bottom of the deck here? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so it'll be the beginning of that for you. And hopefully releasing this Ten of Wands energy, because with that as the advice, I feel like you're being asked to drop that weight off of yourself because it's not necessary. Forgive yourself, or forgive that situation and realize it wasn't on you completely. Review it, whatever it is for you that, that's creeping up with this melancholy energy, and see how you can use it to propel yourself. And let's get an Angel Wisdom card for you. You got Six of Wands, victory, wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. So yeah, Leo, I feel like there's something really good around you, like right in front of you, and you're being asked to see it. Like maybe see how far you've come. Wise Counselor at the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. And the Hierophant can emphasize with this deck, it's emphasizing, compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. So that's still reviewing. It's reviewing like, hey, what can I do with what's already happened? How can I make use of this energy? Okay, let's see. Let me see if there's one more. Is there one more card of advice from the Angel Wisdom deck for my Leos? Eight of Pentacles and Awakening. Learning all you can about a subject, studying up, going back to school, taking a seminar, finding a mentor, attention to detail. Yeah, skilled work that you love. Yeah, so for some of you, this is about moving toward what you love, your soul purpose, with Awakening here with the Hangman. So maybe you need to take that temporary pause. You do, to go within and see, like, what is it? What is it about this that's holding me back, and what can I take from it? Use it. Embrace your own uniqueness. And then it says charitable actions too. That could be relevant for some of you, but I feel like what you're being led to do is to see things in a new way. Take a look around. Realize how the sun is here for you. And transmute that negative energy you've been feeling into some energy that can move you into a positive space. And we have the Page of Cups. Oh no, this is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, and this will be new. This will lead you to something beautiful, emotionally or physically. That's what I have for you, my Leos. I will see you back here very soon. I hope this was helpful to you, okay? Bye.